This is a presentation of the BKI FKG FC gas pressure fryer. Notice the oil level and the dirtiness of the fry vat. We will clean all of that. First thing you do is make sure that we're through the pot filtration and that we open the drain to drain out the old oil. We're circulating again to make sure all the sediment that can will leave the pot, and we're doing this without the fryer being turned on. Remember, we never pump water through the pump. It's all done with the fryer off. We've removed the filter pot and it's gone to the kitchen for cleaning. We're going to slide a 5-gallon pail underneath the drain. We want to make sure that we close the valve now completely. And we're going to fill the fry pot with water. If you have warm water available to you, it will speed up the process a little. Cold is fine. We'll fill up the pot all the way to the oil fill line, making sure that the elements are completely covered with water. We'll be using 8 ounces of BKI boil out liquid into the fryer. We'll turn the fryer on to bring the water to 200 degrees. For boil out, the water temperature should be set at 190 degrees on the manual thermostat. Once we set the program, then we'll pour in the 8 ounces of liquid, and this is a 20-minute procedure to bring the water up to temp and assist with brushes for cleaning all the areas of the fryer. This is the element brush, scrubbing behind the elements and in between the elements to clean all of the sediment that's built up. Cleaning the drain with the drain brush. And using the pot brush to scrub all areas, removing all of the loose sediment and burnt on crisps. Remember, after finishing this process, you'll need to clean all of your brushes and wash in warm water. Now we shut off the fryer and we'll now drain the liquid. And as we're draining, we'll be agitating to make sure we're removing all of the crisps and the burnt on material with your pot brush. And swirling to make sure there's no buildup of sediment on the bottom of the fryer. Now we'll close the drain and we're going to fill up the fry pot again. As I said before, using warm water would speed up the process, but cold is acceptable. We'll fill it again all the way to the oil level, making sure that the elements are covered completely. Now we're going to go through the neutralization process using 8 ounces of white vinegar. We need to push the fry program. For boil out, the water temperature should be set at 190 degrees on the manual thermostat. Once the water has reached temp, put the vinegar in and use the same brushes to clean the same way you did before. This neutralization process is to make sure that all of the chemicals are off all of the surfaces, and the vinegar will take out the last bit of grease that may have attached itself to the walls of the fryer. Cleaning the drain. And with the pot brush, circulating around, making sure that everything has the vinegar water neutralizing the surface. Nice scrubbing everywhere. Circulating on the bottom to make sure that you get any sediment or residual buildup off the bottom of the fryer. And this is a 15-minute process. Then you shut off the fryer and dump by opening the valve and draining the water from the fryer. And as you're draining, you're using your pot brush again to circulate the water to make sure that you're getting every space covered. And then finishing draining the water. After finishing this neutralization process, a wipe down of the interior part of the fry pot should be done. And lastly, close the valve. This has been a presentation of the BKI FKG FC gas pressure fryer. For more information, please contact BKI directly at customer service 1-800-927-6887. Thank you.